Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can easily fix and what to do if you have forgotten your lock screen password. So actually there's a way to fix this, but of course you have to remember that you'll have all this with your data loss. So there is a fix but with data loss. If you don't want the data loss, you have the only one way. If you go to the authorized service with the proof of purchase, or have a fingerprint sensor over here and use it. But as you can see, after the restart we can't use it, so there is no such way. So this is the first thing. If you don't care about the data and you didn't to backup, you will lose your data. But if you want to use your phone actually and don't lose it, you need to hold the power and volume up so that you will see, wait a moment, here this menu. Tap power off and now your device will power off completely. Then after this time you should wait 10 minutes, pardon me, 10 seconds. 10 seconds till you are sure that your phone is turned off. Then you need to hold the power and volume up till you see a vibration, and now you need to hold only the volume up. Now you'll see this menu. It's very small, but if you look closely, the first option is recovery mode. With the volume up, you need to select the recovery mode over here, which is the first option, and with the volume up, volume down, you need to confirm the choice of the recovery mode. Now your phone will lag, and here you should see no command. Now this is this is not the Android error, don't worry. This is only the security some stuff, and to do so, to fix this, you need to hold the power and click the volume up. Now you're in the Android recovery mode. Here you need to go with the volume down button to the wipe data / factory reset. Click this power button, go down and click the power on the factory data reset. I won't click this because I want my data on my device, so I will exit the recovery mode now. But you have to remember that you have to remember the password to your Google account that was logged in your phone before the reset process. That's how it unfortunately works, because there is as you may know or don't know, Google FRP, and this is when the robber steals your device. They can't use your device at all because there is Google FRP, and even if they reset it, there's no way to use it and the phone is erased. Of course, there are some ways to bypass it but I don't really think that this is that useful. If you don't know your password till now, you can just reset it, or just if you do have the access to this account, you need to use it. And actually that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you where can you access the DPI settings in your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. I'm rather used to say doggy, not doogie, but it's up to you actually. But let's focus on the DPI settings. So DPI settings are just only the display settings, and to have the access to them, at first you need to open settings. Here, these are the basics one, the top display, and now as you can see, here we do have display, size and text. If you tap it, you can change the display size, the font size. Here as you can see, you do have preview. And here, as you can see, we do have the bold text. You can either disable the bold text or enable it back again. You do have here the high contrast text too, which is nice. And if you want to reset the settings, you just have to tap reset settings over here. But that's not all, as you might think. Go back, and scroll all the way down to the About phone. Scroll all the way down again, and tap build number until you see you are now a developer. Sometimes you'll be prompted to enter the your pattern lock or passcode. Once done, go back, tap System, scroll down to the developer options, and Here you can just move it faster. Actually, it's because it's below every single networking, Bluetooth, etc. Input. Here, as you can see, here you have the drawing section. In the drawing section, you need to find the smallest width. If you tap it, you can set the smallest width of your device. The default value is 360, but we can, for example, I think set it to 250. Oh, we can't. Okay, so maybe 500. And now here we have this option. As you can see, the smallest and default is 230, 320. So yeah, and so that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you what to do if your Bluetooth is not connecting in your device. Or with. It depends on what you want to do, but of course we want to fix that Bluetooth isn't connecting on your device. So if you are trying to connect your earbuds, this is for you. Or just some speaker, or you want to pair something. No matter, doesn't matter. Let's start with the video. At first, open the settings, and now you need to go to the connected devices. Tap connection preferences, and here tap Bluetooth. Now tap use Bluetooth to disable the Bluetooth connection module. Now, once Bluetooth is disabled, enable it back again. If you had it disabled, make sure that this is enabled. But if you had enabled, toggle it off and on. This will refresh your module and make the connection fresh, and yeah, so on. If it doesn't work for you, go back. And here in the saved devices, if you do have your device not connected but saved in the saved devices list, tap this device and forget this device from the list. I don't have actually, unfortunately, any device that can be Bluetooth that can be paired with this device. But here, tap the device, and here, somewhere here on the screen, you should have the forget button. Then try to pair your device back again with your phone. This should be working for you, and you should be good to go. If it still doesn't work for you, you need to now click the power and volume up at the same time and tap restart on the screen. Here, what I do recommend doing now is to restart your phone and factory reset your Bluetooth device. Not reset the device, not restart, just reset. Like, factory restart, like just all the settings, and yeah, this should fix your issue. Because sometimes the issue is just your device, not your phone. And apart from that, you can try to pair your Bluetooth device. For example, if these are earbuds, if this is just some speaker, no matter what, just try to pair this device with another phone or tablet or PC or laptop. Just check if the problem isn't the device itself, like, the Bluetooth device. But if your phone can't connect to any Bluetooth device, like if you want to, for example, pair a speaker and you don't want to pair the earbuds, but if you try to pair the earbuds, you still can't, and the device is working, but your phone is not working, you need to contact device support because your device may be broken. And if it's the other way, the problem is not your device like phone, it's headphones or earbuds. And as a last resort on your phone, what you can do, go to the settings, here scroll all the way down to the system, and now tap system updates. Here tap check for updates, and as I can say, I don't have Wi-Fi currently turned on, but if you do have Wi-Fi, mobile data, etc., check if you do have any updates available in your device. If you do update your device, it's because sometimes DOOGEE, Xiaomi, any company, sometimes, as you might know, they release some update that on the list, or just the simple description, there is fixed some bugs. There may be some fix about the connectivity or any other thing that can fix your issue. If you don't have any updates, just contact device support or factory reset your device, but I'd rather do a backup and contact device support because your Bluetooth module can be just broken and you need a new phone or new Bluetooth module, but they will rather give you a new phone rather than Bluetooth module. And that's it. Hope it helps you and have a nice day. Goodbye!
Hi guys, and in front of me is DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and let me show you how to use secret codes on this device. So, at first unroll your phone the other. Now, click on keypad, and this is the panel in which we will be entering the codes. So let's start with the shortest one. It's *##06#. And here we've got device info with both IMEI and serial number included. Tap on OK to exit. That's the basic one, but I believe it's like mostly useful because you often need your IMEI number and that's the quickest way to find it. So let's go to the second code. It is *##4636 ###. And here we've got the destination panel. We can find it phone information, usage statistics, and Wi-Fi details. So by tapping on phone info, you will be able to check IMEI number, phone number if your SIM card is inserted, voice service, voice network type, signal strength, and so on. You can also perform a ping test here. Just mark run ping test, and here it is. So let me go back. Then under usage statistics, you'll be able to check statistics for each app. So you can go app by app. Then you can also sort it by usage time, by last time, or by app name, however you prefer. Let me leave it alphabetically. So let's go back. And then we've got Wi-Fi details. So here you can find Wi-Fi APA, configuration, and status. Under status, you can also perform a ping test. So that's it for this one. Let me go back. And another code that you can use is *##, *##, 225, *##. Actually, I do not have my account added here, but if you do, all upcoming events from every account that is added for every calendar that you have would be displayed right here. So you will not forget about any upcoming events. So it's super useful. I really like this one. And the last code that I would like to show you is *##, 426, *##. And here you've got FCM diagnostic mode. In this panel, you can check events and status. Here, by tapping, you can switch between them. If that's not enough for you, just tap on more icon and click on advanced view. Now you got way more details, more advanced. So that's it. This is how you can explore your phone more, how you can get quite important information regarding your device. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to fix phone heating while charging on DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, it is completely normal for your phone to heat while charging, especially while you're using the fast charging, but we can minimize that by first closing all the background apps, then using the original cable and the charger. Avoid using your phone while charging, just leave it on the nightstand and let it charge properly. Remove any case of your phone while charging and charge in a cool and ventilated area. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Hello guys, in today's video I do have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max and I'm going to tell you what to do if your PIN is not accepted in your device. So actually here I do have the passcode. I do have the pattern lock, not the PIN code and not the passcode, so don't worry. But this is almost the same. If you have your PIN not accepted, but you are sure that you have you are like typing the correct PIN, and if you're 100% sure, you can contact the device support with the proof of purchase, of course, and you have to just prove that this device is somehow yours. they will copy the data from this device and give it somehow to you. It's not safe. You have to remember that it's not safe, like for your data. If some company have the access to it, but you have to contact the authorized device support and contact them only via the certified website. I don't really think that's paid if this is not accepted and this is the software issue. It won't be actually paid, I think. But if you aren't sure and you just have the PIN accepted and you have forgotten it, for example, or something like that, there is only one way to achieve the access to this device once again. And this is unfortunately with the data loss. We'll lose all your data that's stored on the device if you haven't done a backup. And to do so, at first you need to hold the power button and volume up button, click power off, and then your device will be powered off automatically. And now, once the device is powered off, you need to hold the power and the volume up button. And if you see a vibration, you need to hold only the volume up button. You'll be redirected to this select boot mode. Now at the moment, I need to somehow show it to you. Here, solid boot mode. And we need to navigate to the recovery mode and click the volume down. To navigate, you need to click volume up. And to enter this mode, you need to click volume down. Now you should wait a while. It should take 10 seconds, maybe 15. It depends on the on your device actually and the performance. And now, what do I now? No command. Don't worry, this is only a security thing. You need to hold the power and volume up. Now, once done, you'll be in the Android recovery. Here, as I can see, we need to navigate with the volume down to the wipe data / factory reset. Click the power button, click volume down, and click here the power button to achieve the factory data reset. Remember that this action cannot be undone. And you'll be prompted with the setup screen on your device so that you can now set up the device once again with new data, new everything, etc. But the thing you have to remember is that you have to remember your password actually to your Google account. And if you have the access to this account, you need to just maybe change the password so that you can log into your account. And of course, it doesn't matter. It's not up to me. It's up to you to remember your password. I can just tell you that you have to just remember your password, because here in this Android phones, we do have something called Google FRP. And Google FRP is the limit for some pocket stealers, for some robbers. When they steal your device, they wouldn't have the access to this device. And it's because there is no possibility. They need to know your password to your device, to your Google account. Otherwise, they won't have access to it. And this phone would just be an e-waste. And actually, that's it. Hope it helps you, and have a nice day. Goodbye.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to improve battery life on DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first go into the settings, then scroll down into the battery, and we have here battery saver. Enable battery saver and also enable turn off at 90%. Go back, and here you can enable battery percentage so you can see how your phone is charged. Then go into the display and enable adaptive brightness and the dark theme. Then into the screen timeout and shorten this time to around 1 minute. Go back and into the quick settings. Here disable everything that you're not currently using. So like a Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, mobile data, NFC, ADC. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Hello guys, today I do have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you what to do if your Wi-Fi is broken in this device. So here, now we have our device, and the first thing that I do recommend doing is to open the settings over here. Once you're here in the settings, go to the network and internet. Tap internet. And here now toggle the Wi-Fi off and toggle the Wi-Fi on. If you don't have any networks like scanned here, you need to tap this button over here to reset all the internet, as you can see, and refresh the connection. If you don't have if you still don't have any like Wi-Fi network, you need to just restart your device by clicking the power and volume up. In this phone it's only power. No, it was power and volume up, and here tap restart. It takes some time, yes I know, but this should fix your issue. If you do have although the Wi-Fi networks over here, tap the gear icon near the one you want to connect, or you are connected to but you don't have internet, tap forget and select another or the same Wi-Fi network and just reconnect to this network. Now we are connected and now our Wi-Fi should work. If it still doesn't, or we have here some connected no internet, what I recommend doing now is to restart both router and both your device. But at first, tap this gear icon near your network, forget it, disable Bluetooth, hold the power and volume up, tap restart and restart. Now, meantime, you can easily restart your router. If you don't know how to do that, you can either check for that on the internet, or just unplug the cable, but not from the plug, not from the outlet, just from the router. I know it can be damaging, but it's so rare that it won't take a place actually, and everything should be actually fine now. Because if you do have connected no internet, this is your router's issue mostly, but if you can't connect, this is your probably phone issue, but we'll check that in a moment. So now you should be able to connect to your Wi-Fi network. If you still aren't, go to some different place and check if you can connect. Different place. Just try to connect to another Wi-Fi network password to. For example, you can go to your neighbor's house, neighbor's flat, ask them if you can, because you do have your phone broken probably and you want to just troubleshoot that, and they probably would allow you to do so, I think. If you can't, just go to a different place or just try to connect to a hotspot from a different device and you'll be good to go. If you can, that's nice, but if you can't, you need to contact device support because your device is probably broken. But there are some few things that we can do still. Open settings. Of course, now my phone is lagged. I have no idea why. Okay, my phone lagged. Wait a moment. It works. Now we can go to the settings. And now once we are here, we need to go straight to the system over here at the bottom of our settings. Tap system updates, and now here tap check for updates. Of course, you need to have SIM inserted. As you can see, you do have now network not available. If you don't have your SIM inserted, you can check for updates, and you need to update your device via mobile data. I know that it may be costful for you because you may have no unlimited data, but it's the thing you have to do. It's because sometimes DOOGEE releases some quick bug fixes in their system updates, and there might be a fix for you. But if you still don't have the update or don't want to update it via the mobile data, the only option that is still there is to just contact device support, but unfortunately they won't give you a replacement for the time of the repair. So you need to just buy some replacement yourself, and if the repair takes 2 weeks, you can just return it in these 2 weeks period of time. Of course, the phone has to be almost not used. And actually, that's it for this video. Have a nice day and goodbye.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to unlock DOOGEE Blade 20 Max without password. Okay, but before we begin, we need to discuss a few things. Please only try to unlock your phone, in no other case someone else's, because that might be considered as a crime and that's also unethical. Second thing is that we need to perform a factory reset using the recovery mode, so we will lose all of our data. And the third thing is that after the reset, when we get into the setup process, there's a chance that the phone will want to verify us, or by typing the screen lock. Of course, we won't be able to do it because we cannot remember it. But there should be a second option, and it will be signing in into the Google account into which we were logged in before the reset. So we'll have to sign in. If you also don't remember it, you may have to perform a bypass of this Google verification. On our channel, you can find videos how to do it. Okay, so if you want to continue, follow my steps. So we need to power off our device first, click power button and volume up button at the same time, and click on power off. Okay, now we need to launch the recovery mode. Hold power button and volume up button at the same time until you see the logo. When it appears, release the finger from the power button, but keep holding volume up. Okay, now using volume up button, select recovery mode, and now confirm by clicking volume down. Now we have to wait a few seconds. Okay, now hold power button and tap volume up. Now using volume down button, select wipe data / factory reset, confirm by clicking power button. Now factory data reset, confirm. Okay, we can see down below that the data wipe has been completed. So now select reboot system now, confirm one last time, and now we just need to simply wait until our phone turns on. The next thing that we have to do is to go through the setup process. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix screen flickering on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, what you guys want to do is adjust the brightness in these settings. So go over to these settings, and now you need to scroll down until you see display. Here, you guys need to make sure that you change your brightness level, and you guys can do it like that. Now I'll keep it at 20% just for the recording, and make sure that you disable adaptive brightness. As you guys can see, once we disable it, we can change our brightness level back to what it was. After that, what we can do is we can download the screen dimming app from the Play Store. So open up the Play Store and go over to search. Now go over to search apps and games and search for screen dimmer, and then go for OLED saver. Here you need to ignore the sponsored ones because this one is paid. We need to click on this one. You guys can see the logo right here. Now click on install, and it should install in less than 5 seconds. It's only a megabyte. So now it's installing, and now we can click on open. Here we need to grant permissions. So the first one is to modify the system settings to change our screen brightness. Now the next one is the accessibility, and this one we use whenever we change our overlay and whenever we enable, let's say, a keyboard or rotate our screen. Now the last one is to grant permission to the notifications to display the status bar, and here I'll quickly lower the brightness. As you guys can see, whenever we go into here, we can also change it by tapping on the notification, and if we want to disable it, just tap on this switch right here. But remember to change your brightness afterwards. So now everything is changed. And what you guys can do as a last resort is go over into the settings and scroll down into the system right at the bottom to check for the software updates. So go to System Updates, click Check for Updates, and my device is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest software. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to fix fast charging not working on DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, check the cable for any damage or compatibility. Then, test your phone with another charger and outlet. You can also flip it right here, and on the bottom there is a charging port that you can clean with a non-metallic tools. So like Q-tips, wooden sticks, compressed air, something like that. We can go into the settings, type in update, system updates, and right here check for updates. If you have any, then download it. And that's it. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like, and see you in the next one.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix headphones not detected on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, if you're using USB-C headphones, then what you guys can do first is clean the charging port. So you guys know that this port is right at the bottom here. Now, if you want to clean it, then it will help a lot because it basically can block the connection. So the dust can block the connection, and if the connection is not clean, then it can also block some part of the sounds or block the sound completely. What you guys can do next is restart your phone. So the way you guys can do that is by pressing the power button and the volume up button at the same time. After that, you just click on restart and the phone will start restarting. So I'll see you guys once it's restarted. Now after the restart, what you guys can do is go over and make sure that if you are using an adapter, then you're using an original one or a certified one. So the cheap adapters can actually break down in a second and you can have no idea what happened to them. So make sure you're using a good one. Now after that, what you guys can do is go over and update your phone's software. So the way you do that is you go into the settings. Now go over to the system, which is at the bottom, and now click here and go to system updates. Now click check for updates, and all you need is a stable Wi-Fi connection. As you guys can see, my device is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you guys updating it, because if you have an old version, then it contains a lot of more glitches than the newest one. So make sure to update to the newest version of the software. Now, for the Bluetooth headphones, what you guys can do first is turn Bluetooth off and on. So go over to the main page of the settings, go to connected devices and select connection preferences. Now go over to Bluetooth, and here my Bluetooth is already turned off, so I'll turn it on. Now let's turn it off and turn it on again. So this is a quick restart for our Bluetooth. Now, if your headphones are already paired and they're not connecting, what you guys can do with them is forget them and repair them again. So every headphone is different. There's a lot of methods on how you guys can do that. So find the option that you have and then pair them again. Now make sure before you pair them that you charge them up to 100%, because sometimes when they're not fully charged, then what can happen is basically you can just not see them in the settings. So I remember when my headphones were at like 60 or 70% and they wouldn't connect, but once I charged them up to 100, then they connected without any problems. So make sure to charge yours up. Now after that, what you guys can do is make sure that you avoid any devices that were connected to the headphones. So for an example, if they were connected to another phone or a tablet for an example, then what can happen is basically they are connecting to the tablet and not the phone. So make sure to avoid the device interference, and what you guys can do as a last resort is check the software updates. So this is what I've already showed you. Basically go over to the system and then go to the system updates. This is the place where you can easily check for software updates. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix the ghosted problem on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, what you guys want to do is remove your screen protector, because it can cause the interference, and let me explain why. Basically, whenever you have a screen protector applied here, then what it can do is when it's misaligned, it's covering even a tiny edge of either side of the phone, then it can cause your screen to cause the ghost touches, because there's something pressing between the screen. And if you have a screen protector properly placed, then it's just that, and this is different. So if it's misaligned, then remove it and see if that makes any difference. Now what you guys can do is to clean your screen to remove any debris, moisture, and fingerprints. So I recommend using a microfiber cloth for it. 4 swipes is definitely enough to clean your screen. As you guys can see, let's go over and do our first 2. Now our screen is pretty and shiny, and what we can do next is restart our phone to refresh the system. So maybe it's just a system issue, and all you guys have to do is press the power button and the volume up button at the same time. Now let's click restart, and the phone now is restarting. So I'll see you guys once it's done. Now after the restart, what you guys can do is go over and update your software to fix any touch glitches. So go over to the settings and swipe down until you guys see the system. Here, go to system updates, and now click check for updates. All you need to say Wi-Fi connection. My system is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of your software, because in the previous versions there were a lot of glitches, and in the newer ones most of them are gone. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about what to do and how to fix the pattern lock when it's not recognized on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. DOOGEE, doesn't matter. The thing that matters is that this is this device. And the first thing that I am gonna tell you is that if you are sure that the screen pattern that you made is the correct one, and you are sure that you are putting the one that you put, you can contact the device support and they should have it fixed for you. They should get the data from the phone, but you have to only proof of purchase, and they will do everything for you, but you have to call them. But if you're not sure and you don't really think that you'll win in the authorized service to have the repair for free and get all of your data, what I recommend doing is to just factory reset your device. I mean, it's a pity. It's because if you, for example, have the fingerprint sensor working, you can unlock your phone still using the fingerprint, and you don't have to factory reset this device. But if you don't have the fingerprint sensor, don't have the face unlock, you have to do a factory reset of every device. And if you haven't done a backup, you will lose all your data. So to do a factory reset, you need to at first hold the power button and volume up. Pardon me. Yes, volume up, click power off, and now your device will automatically shut down. Now, if you wait some 10 seconds after the process of shutdown, you can now hold the power, volume up, and release the power when you see that your phone vibrates. You have to hold the volume up button. Now, as I can see, it's small, but it will zoom in for you. Select boot mode. I will move my decorations over here. Select boot mode, and here we do have to select the recovery mode using the volume up button. As you can see, it has to be the first thing, and click power over here. Pardon me, not power, volume down over here. Now, in a moment, everything will disappear and you will see no command. No command is not like that Android is broken, it's just a security thing, and you need to hold the power and click the volume up. Now, as you can see, we are in the Android recovery mode. We need to move with the volume down to the wipe data / factory reset, click this power button, go down with this button over here, volume down, and click with the power factory data reset. I won't do it because I need my data actually on my device, so I will just cancel it and reboot system. But if you want to factory reset, you just have to click that and you'll be done. You'll be welcomed with a welcome screen on your and setup screen on your device. But the thing you have to remember is that you need to remember the password to your Google account that was during the setup and logged into your account, to your phone. As because there is something called Google FRP on every single Android device that's new, and this is a limit for the robbers, the pocket stealers. When they steal your device, they can't use it because when they factory reset it, they would need to know your password. And if they don't know, your phone will be just erased and thrown away, and your data would be safe, your phone would be safe, and this is just it. So you need to remember your password. And of course, if you do have the access to this account, you can just change the password, etc., etc. But of course, we're not using this device. So if you don't know the password, you have to do some other ways to achieve this password once again. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys. Today I have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you what to do if you do have weak signal in your device and want to boost it. So actually, sometimes the issue is not the phone itself. It's just the place where you are, where you live, or you do have just poor, data plan bot. Pardon me, my brain lag. So you just have the poor plan bot. And I'm not saying poor like you are poor, just I'm saying that sometimes they just scam you. They are telling that this is the high-end, the best one, you pay a lot, and they just offer you some garbage. Remember that every single company does that. So yeah, but if it comes to software and your device, what I do recommend doing at first is to swipe to the control panel over here and swipe again. And now here the first icon you should see is airplane mode. Tap to toggle it on, wait a few seconds, and toggle it back off. And this quick refresh should refresh all the connection settings and just everything in your device, so that your signal should now be better, like normal, without any problems. If you don't see this icon here, tap this pen icon, and now here, if you scroll down here, you should see somewhere in this list the airplane mode. Now we can go back and go back. Once you have done airplane mode and didn't help you, or did, but just a little, you can. I do recommend moving to an area with better coverage. So if you know that you are in some area that doesn't have, for example, 5G, or has 5G but poorly made or far away, just try to move to an area with better coverage. If you're in the city, it's normal that sometimes the connection will be poor, sometimes it will be excellent, but it depends on the crowd. So just try to move to an area. Maybe I'm not talking about from city to city, of course, but maybe even 10 meters can help, or 20 feet can help with, just a simple signal boost. Apart from that, if you want to, if you are talking about the signal while talking to someone, while calling someone, at first open settings, and here open network internet. Now tap internet and make sure that you have Wi-Fi turned on and you are connected to some Wi-Fi network. Let me just quickly connect because I wasn't. And now, once you can go back and here tap the mobile network. As you can see, I'm not connected by the moment. So once we are in the mobile network, tap your SIM card, and now here tap advanced. Here, if you scroll down, you should see something called Wi-Fi calling. Tap this option and make sure that use Wi-Fi calling is enabled. Here tap calling preference, and now call over mobile network. I mean, call over Wi-Fi is possible, but you'll focus on the Wi-Fi, which is less safe actually. And let's focus more on the mobile data over here and use Wi-Fi when possible. This could definitely boost your signal strength when, for example, you are working in some company, big company especially, and want to make a call in a crowded place. And because you are calling using your network, which is always better than mobile data. Apart from that, you can try go back, and here, as you can see, we have preferred network type. Tap it. As you can see, we don't have here 5G built in. We do have only 4G and 3G. So try to switch between 3G and 4G. It depends on the place where you are. If you are in some village, for example, not village, but if you're in some place where there are no 5G signal transmitters, or there are only 4G, 3G is not recommended. But if you are in some place that has only 3G, 4G is actually used to set to 3G. Now this should help you actually, and if it still didn't, go back, and here go back again. Scroll all the way down to the system right here and scroll all the way down to the reset options. Once you tap reset options, you should see reset mobile network settings. Tap this option, reset settings, confirm pattern or passcode, and reset settings. Now all your settings about the mobile network are resetted, and the base signal strength should be boosted because there are no useless settings that you may have made a long time ago and don't remember about them. And now everything should be fine. But if it still isn't, this is not your issue. It's because there is nothing we can do to boost our strength by ourselves. Call your carrier to check for any outages. Check, just contact or make sure that there are no outages, or you may have not paid maybe a month, just billing day. Anything can be just some human mistake, some issue. Just contact and tell them about your issue. They should fix it for you. And actually that's it, how it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix touchscreen not responding on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, what you guys want to do is remove the screen protector because it can cause a lot of interference, and let me explain why. Basically, whenever you have a screen protector applied and it's going off the edges of the screen, it's going, let's say, to the sides of the phone, from the left or the right side, doesn't matter, then it can already cause your screen to become less responsive. So if that's the case, if it's misaligned or poorly applied, then make sure to go and remove that and see if that makes any difference. Now, what you guys can do next is clean the screen with a microfiber cloth to remove any debris, moisture, and fingerprints. So I have a microfiber cloth with me, and all you guys have to do is give the phone a few swipes. So as you guys can see, 4 swipes should be enough to clean the phone. Now our screen is shiny, as you guys can see. And what we can do next is go and restart our phone to refresh the system. So hold the power button and the volume up button Now click on restart and the phone now is restarting. So I'll see you guys once it's done. Now, after the restart, what you guys can do is update your software to fix any glitches that may be going on with your touchscreen. So go over to the settings and now scroll a bit down until you guys see the system. So it's almost at the bottom. Now you need to go down until you see system updates, and here you need to click check for updates, but first you need to make sure that you have stable Wi-Fi connection. After that, click check for updates, and as you guys can see, my software is up to date. But if yours isn't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of your software. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello guys, in today's video I do have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you how to fix the mobile data not working on this device. So actually the first thing that you have to remember is that you need to have your SIM card inserted. Once you do have it, your phone should also automatically recognize it. Open settings, tap network and internet, and here tap mobile network. Now here, as you can see, we do have play. Tap it, and now as you can see, we do have mobile data. Tap the switch to disable mobile data. Have this actually option disabled. Then switch it on back again. Once you do have it enabled, this option should work. But if you don't have this option available, you don't have your SIM card properly inserted in or not recognized by your device. Try checking your SIM card in another device to verify the SIM card. If the SIM card works on other device, the problem is your device, and you need to contact device support because your device is just broken. But if the SIM card doesn't work, of course the SIM card is broken. You need a new SIM card. So that's about it for here. Now here, as you can see, we tap advanced. We do have preferred network type, Auto-G, automatically select network, APNs. Here tap APNs, and as you can see, verify the naming just of these APN settings. Here, as you can see, we have P for internet, P for IMEIs, and just you need to just verify the names with your data plan, with your operator, a carrier, and here, as you can see, we have everything set correctly. Internet, P for internet. And now this should work. If it does work, that's nice. But if it doesn't, you need to now go to the SIM card over here, SIM card tray actually, over here, and take yourself, maybe you don't really need it, but I do have here the SIM card tray opener, and here you need to just try open this SIM card tray. I can do this with my nail, but if you can do this with your SIM card tray or SIM card tray opener. Here now our SIM card is here. And now what we have to do is to take ourselves soft microfiber cloth, maybe not microfiber, but just a soft cloth, and wipe the area of the SIM card over here. Carefully, without strength, delicately. And now once done, you need to just verify the placement. So as you can see, this falls off actually without my intention, because this doesn't have any limit, any clicks. And so we can't verify the placement. But if you see and feel that this placement is correct, just place and reinsert it back to your device. Now our mobile data should be working back again. If yours still not, you need to now go to the settings, back again, main menu, and scroll down to the system. Once you're in the system, you should see reset options at the bottom. Tap on Reset Mobile Network Settings. Reset Settings. Draw your pattern or enter your PIN code. Reset Settings. This should fix all your issues about the mobile network settings. If it still doesn't fix your issue, you need to now restart your device, hold the power and volume up, restart, and that's it. Apart from that, you can try toggling the airplane mode, contact the carrier to verify the data plan, or contact device support. Of course, if you see that the SIM card is working on another device, but not on yours, the problem is your device. If you see that SIM card doesn't work anywhere, your problem is the SIM or the carrier, or if both doesn't work, you need to just explore further. It's probably your phone, but yeah, or maybe both. I'd contact the carrier and verify the data plan, and so on. That's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I do have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you how to fix secure orientation when it's not working. At first, open the settings. Here, now scroll down at display, and now here, as you can see, if you scroll down, you can see auto rotate screen. If you have disabled, make sure that this is enabled. It's a rookie mistake, I know, but sometimes you may have the option disabled, think that this is enabled, and yeah. So make sure that this is enabled. If you had this option enabled, disable it and enable it back again. Now, if you rotate your screen, you should see the screen rotation, just like this. If you don't, and if you do have still any problems with that, you need to restart your device. So you need to push this power button, with the volume up, click restart, and now your phone will be starting. It may take 2 to 3 minutes, something like that, so you need to just wait. Now, as you can see, our phone is restarted, and now you need to check if this option works. So just rotate your screen, maybe not over here because it won't work here, but in the settings. In the settings it should work, as you can see. Settings like that and settings like that. Now this is done. If it still doesn't help you and you still have your option not working, you need to now scroll down, tap here system over here, tap system updates, and if you do have any updates over here, you need to add your phone because there might be some fix. If this option still doesn't work for you, you need to contact device support because it just doesn't work for you. Goodbye.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix low volume problem on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, what you guys want to do is adjust the media and the call volume in the settings. So let's open up the settings first. Now go over to the sound and vibration, it's right here. And after that, change the media and the call volume. So we have successfully maxed out our settings, and now what we can do is disable Do Not Disturb mode. It's right up here. Now there was a glitch whenever you had your Do Not Disturb mode enabled, that it does not, it didn't mute just the notifications and the calls, but it also lowered your sound significantly. So make sure to turn it off and make sure that it says turn on now right here and not turn off. After that, what you guys can do is clean these speaker grills. So as you guys can see, let me quickly rotate the phone. Here we have them. So here we can easily clean them with a soft brush, for an example. And after that, what we can do is go over and restart our phone. So let's hold the power button and the volume up button, click on restart, and this way we are restarting our system to fix any minor glitches. So I'll see you guys once it's restarted. Now after the restart, what you guys can do is go over and update your software to fix any audio glitches. So open up these settings. Now you need to scroll a bit down until you guys see the system. after entering the system, go into System Updates and click Check for Updates at the bottom. Now it will check for updates. All you need is a stable Wi-Fi connection, and my software is up to date. But if yours isn't and you have an option to update it, then make sure to do that, because this way you get rid of any old glitches. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful, and if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix microphone not working on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, what you guys want to do is clean your microphone port with a non-metallic tool. So if you use metal, then you will only damage the port even more, and when you clean it with something like a soft brush, then there's no way you can damage it. So if it wasn't damaged already, then make sure to use a soft brush and do not use everything that's just metallic. Now after that, what you guys can do is let's go over and go to the camera. So this way I always check my microphone. If it's working, I just switch to the video, and now I'll just start recording. Now as you guys can see, we have a green icon which is for our camera and our microphone. Now let's stop the recording and see if it works. So we'll just start recording. Now as you guys can see, so it definitely does work. Now what we can do is we can go over and restart our phone to refresh the system. So click the power button and the volume up button at the same time. You don't need to hold it. Now click restart and the phone will start restarting. So we'll see you guys in a second once it's done. Now after the restart, what you guys can do is update your software to fix any mic glitches. So go over to the settings. Now in those settings, scroll a bit down until you guys see system. Here in the system, go to system updates and now click on check for updates, but first make sure that you have a stable Wi-Fi connection. As you guys can see, my software is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important to keep up with everything. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello guys, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. Today I do have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you what to do if you do have no SIM card detected on your device. So the first thing that I do recommend doing is to just reinsert your SIM card carefully. So at first you need to, as I can see here, we do have the SIM card tray. You need to, with your nail or with a SIM card opener, you need to just carefully remove here this tray. I rather do this with my nail because it's easier, definitely easier. Yes, here as I can see. And now once we do have that, just try to reinsert the SIM card. So maybe take a microfiber cloth. Here, clean this thing over here, this plate of the SIM card, just like that. And now you can place here our SIM card tray inside our device, with, of course, caution. Now our SIM card should be recognized. As you can see, mine is Virgin Mobile, and it's done. For that, if it doesn't work for you, you need to just take another phone. For example, here I do have the iPhone 16 Pro. You can remove the SIM card from this phone, from your DOOGEE, and test it in another device. For example, your older phone, your mom's phone, dad's phone, child's phone, sisters, brothers, grandmas, just test this SIM card in other device. If it works in another device, it means that the problem is your device, and we'll just check some software issues here. But if your SIM card doesn't work in other device too, as recognized, you need to contact the carrier to verify the data plan, or just have a new SIM card. It's just you need to contact the carrier or some where you are, of course. So let's focus, because that way was the previous way was closed. Here we have only one way now. If only our device don't recognize the SIM card. So unlock your device, have it just unlocked, and now go to the settings in your phone over here. Now tap here network and internet, mobile network. Here tap this first thing, and now you should see just here the mobile data, and that there is anything. If you don't see it anything, like here, you need to go back and tap SIMs. Maybe SIM slot 1 is disabled like this. If it's disabled, you won't see actually nothing here because play off. So go back to SIMs and make sure that this is enabled. If it is enabled, that's nice. Now your phone should work. But if it isn't and here you don't anything, go back, and here now scroll all the way down to the system. Tap system updates and tap check for updates. If you do have any updates available in your device, you need to just update your phone. Because sometimes DOOGEE or any company release some updates that just fix your issues, and they are adding some additional features too. But mainly they just fix the bugs that may occur in these phones. So as you can see, I do have here no connection, but if you do, and if you do have any updates, update your phone immediately. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and have a nice day. Goodbye.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to fix battery percentage not showing on DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, go into the settings, scroll down into the battery, and right here we have battery percentage. Just from disable, enable this option, as you can see right in here. That's it, thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Hello guys, today I do have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you how to fix screen rotation when it's not working. At first, open the settings. Here, now scroll down to display, and now here, as you can see, if you scroll down, you can see auto rotate screen. If you have disabled, make sure that this is enabled. It's a rookie mistake, I know, but sometimes you may have the option disabled, think that this is enabled, and yeah. So make sure that this is enabled. If you had this option enabled, disable it and enable it back again. Now, if you rotate your screen, you should see the screen rotation, just like this. If you don't, and if you do have still any problems with that, you need to restart your device. So you need to push this power button, with the volume up, click restart, and now your phone will be starting. It may take 2 to 3 minutes, something like that, so you need to just wait. Now, as you can see, our phone is restarted, and now you need to check if this option works. So just rotate your screen, maybe not over here because it won't work here, but in the settings. In the settings it should work, as you can see. Settings like that and settings like that. Now this is done. If it still doesn't help you and you still have your option not working, you need to now scroll down, tap here system over here, tap system updates, and if you do have any updates over here, you need to add your phone because there might be some fix. If this option still doesn't work for you, you need to contact device support because it just doesn't work for you. Goodbye. Hello guys, In today's video, I'm going to tell you what to do if you have your face unlock not working in your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. At first, I need to go to the settings. Here, scroll down to the security and privacy over here, and here now you need to tap the device unlock. Here, as you can see, you have fingerprint and face unlock. Here, tap it, confirm pattern, tap face unlock. As I can see, I don't have my face unlock set up, so let me do this quickly. Now it's done, as I can see, phase 1. But before that, what I do recommend doing is to take a microfiber cloth with yourself and wipe the camera sensor over here and just the top of your device over here. This area should be clean when you want to use the face unlock. Apart from that, use a good lighting during the use of the face unlock, and it should work for you. If it isn't, if it doesn't work for you still, you need to re-register your face just once again. Wait a moment, let me unlock my device again. Here, fingerprint and face unlock, pattern, and now to re-register, tap the face unlock over here, again pattern. Now tap this X button, confirm to delete the face, enter the face, next. Place your face within the frame over here. It has to be close, I guess 15 centimeters from your phone. My phone detects no face, so I don't have the same problem right now. Let me adjust my lighting. Now it's scanned me, and as you can see here, to have once again the phase 1. And now ensure, when you are scanning your face once again, ensure good lighting during setup and use. And if it still doesn't work for you, go back, and here in the settings, scroll down to the system right here. Once you do see the system, tap system updates. Here, check for updates. Now, if you do have any updates, update your phone immediately. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, in today's video I do have the DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you what to do if the fingerprint sensor is not working in your device. So, actually, this fingerprint sensor is not under display. The fingerprint sensor, as you can see, it's right here. This is this button over here. If I try to unlock this device, it was this finger, I guess, it is automatically opening. And if your fingerprint sensor doesn't work, you need to do these steps. At first, take this microfiber cloth, for example, maybe not microfiber, but it has to be just soft, and wipe the main area. Just clean the fingerprint sensor over here. It needs to be clean, and so is your finger. So just clean your finger and check if it works. As you can see, it works. If it doesn't work for you, you need to open the settings. Here, you need to scroll down to the security and privacy, and now once you're here, you need to tap device unlock. Tap fingerprint face unlock. Draw your pattern. Wait a moment, it's like this, and tap fingerprint. Now, as I can see, here is your fingerprint. Tap this bin icon near it, delete, tap add fingerprint, and register your fingerprint once again. You have to lift, then touch again the fingerprint sensor over here, and as I can see, this is the progress bar. It's not that nice, but we can see somehow our progress. As I can see, now I need to adjust my finger. Now fingerprint is added. Tap down, lock your device, and now as you can see, device unlocked. If it works for you, that's nice, but if it doesn't, you need to, if you do have any case on your device, remove this case. I don't really think that the case should be needed for this type of phone, which is React phone, but if you do have any case, remove it and check it without the case. Well, I think I disappeared for a moment. We can now move to the next step, which is when you go back and back, we can scroll down to the system. Now, once in the system, we need to go to the updates and check for updates. If you do have any updates, update your phone. And if it still doesn't work for you, you need to contact device support because it may be broken. And that's it. How it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I have DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you what to do if the auto brightness is not working on this device. So, as you can see here, they have our phone. Let me lower my brightness also so that you can see everything better than usual. So, now, at first, what you have to do is to open the settings. Now, you need to go here to the display settings, which is over here. And now, as you can see, here we have the brightness level, and we can manage the brightness level over here. Or, here we have, as you can see, adaptive brightness. Now, if you have to have this disabled, you're going to tap it to enable, and as you can see, the screen goes like the screen brightness goes up or down automatically the same second as you tap it. If you disable it, you can see that now we can manage our brightness level by hand. And now the thing is that you need to enable and disable this adaptive brightness level. If you have disabled, you need to enable it, and otherwise, like in the other way. So, if it doesn't work still, you need to take some microfiber cloth, like for example this one. It has to be soft, and maybe not microfiber, but just soft cloth. And clean this ambient light sensor near the front camera. Over here, just like that. This should work for you. Now, we can check if it works by doing the same thing. Enable adaptive brightness and disable it. Enable and disable. And this will work for you. If it doesn't, you need to now restart your device to refresh the sensors. So, here as you can see, we have the power button. And wait a moment. You need to hold the volume up and power. Click or hold and tap restart. And now your phone should be restarting. So as you can see, now we do have our phone restarted, and it took 3 minutes actually, 2.2 minutes and 30 seconds actually, but yeah. Now your adaptive brightness should work. Go to settings, here scroll down to the display and enable the adaptive brightness again. Now the brightness should automatically adapt. This should work for you now. If it still doesn't, you need to now go back. Wait a moment, not this button, this button. Go back and here scroll down till you see, here, what was that? About phone. Now, here about phone. Here, the build number. You need to tap this build number until you will see you are now a developer. Now, once you are now a developer, you need to go to the developer settings. To do so, you need to tap system over here and scroll down. Developer options over here. And now, as you can see, screen, stay awake. No, this is not this option. This is, wait a moment, where was that? Not USB. Where was that? Here they have Bluetooth. Drawing, it's here. As I can see here, they have a lot of cool things about our display, and here what you have to do is to tap this force LTD layout direction, enable it, and here disable it. This should revert all the layouts of your display and revert every single setting that you have. Now, once done, you can go check it and check it works. If it does, that's nice, but if it still doesn't, here in the system, back again, you need to tap system updates and check if you do have any updates. If you do need to update your phone, it's because you may have some bugs. And that's it, hope it helps you, and goodbye. Hello guys, today I have DOOGEE Blade 20 Max, and I'm going to tell you what to do if the auto brightness is not working on this device. So, as you can see here, they have our phone. Let me lower my brightness also so they can see everything better than usual. So, now, at first, what you have to do is to open the settings. Now, you need to go here to the display settings, which is over here. And now, as you can see, here they have the brightness level, and we can manage the brightness level over here. Or, here they have, as you can see, adaptive brightness. Now, if you have this disabled, you need to tap it to enable, and as you can see, the screen goes like the screen brightness goes up or down automatically the same second as you tap it. If you disable it, you can see that now we can manage our brightness level by hand. And now the thing is that you need to enable and disable this adaptive brightness level. If you have disabled, you need to enable it, and otherwise, like in the other way. So, if it doesn't work still, you need to take some microfiber cloth, like for example this one. It has to be soft, and maybe not microfiber, but just soft cloth. And clean this ambient light sensor near the front camera. Over here, just like that. This should work for you. Now, we can check if it works by doing the same thing. Enable adaptive brightness and disable it. Enable and disable. And this will work for you. If it doesn't, you need to now restart your device to refresh the sensors. So, here as you can see, we have the power button, and wait a moment. You need to hold the volume up and power, click or hold, and tap restart, and now your phone should be restarting. So as you can see, now we do have our phone restarted, and it took 3 minutes actually, 2.2 minutes and 30 seconds actually, but yeah. Now your adaptive brightness should work. Go to settings, here scroll down to the display and enable the adaptive brightness again. Now the brightness should automatically adapt. This should work for you now. If it still doesn't, you need to now go back. Wait a moment, not this button, this button. Go back and here scroll down till you see, here, what was that? About phone. Now, here about phone. Here, the build number. You need to tap this build number until you will see you are now a developer. Now, once you are now a developer, you need to go to the developer settings. To do so, you need to tap system over here and scroll down. Developer options over here, and now as you can see, screen, stay awake. No, this is not this option. This is, wait a moment, where was that? Not USB. Where was that? Here they have Bluetooth. Drawing, it's here. As I can see here, they have a lot of cool things about our display, and here what you have to do is to tap this force LTD layout direction, enable it, and here disable it. This should revert all the layouts of your display and revert every single setting that you have. Now, once done, you can go check it and check it works. If it does, that's nice, but if it still doesn't, here in the system, back again, you need to tap system update and check if you do have any updates. If you do need to update your phone, it's because you may have some bugs. And that's it, hope it helps you, and goodbye.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix speaker not working on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, what you guys want to do is check the volume levels in the settings. So unlock your phone and then go over to settings, go to sound and vibration, and right here you will need to check the volume levels. So what we're interested in is the call volume and the media volume. So as you guys can see, those both settings are maxed out. And now what you guys can do is make sure that your speaker grill is clean. So if it's not, then you guys can easily clean it with a soft brush. For example, it's right here as you guys can see. And after you clean it, what you guys can do is basically disable Bluetooth to make sure that audio is not being rerouted anywhere else. And you guys can do that by going into connected devices, then connection preferences, and then clicking on Bluetooth. My Bluetooth is enabled, so now I'll disable it to make sure that my audio is not routed to, let's say, my car, my speakers, or my headphones that I do not wear. What we can do next is restart our phone, and we can do that by pressing the power button and the volume up button at the same time. Now we need to click the restart button, and now it's restarting. So as you guys can see, now the phone is restarting. We should see a logo pop up in a second, and I'll see you guys once the restart is done. What you guys can do after restart is update your software to fix any glitches. So we're talking about the speaker not working, and what we can do, we can go over to settings and swipe all the way down until we see system. Now here we want to go over to system updates, and we want to click check for updates, but all we need is a Wi-Fi here. Now my software is up to date, but if yours isn't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important to keep up with the latest version of your software. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix no sound during calls on your DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. So first, what you guys want to do is check the volume during a call using the side buttons on the right side. So you just tap them, with the volume up, and you should increase your call volume while being in an active call. After that, you guys can go over to settings and go to sound and vibration. Here you will have the call volume, and I recommend you guys turning it up all the way to the right, so this is the max volume possible. Now, after that, what you guys can do is go over to connected devices and connection preferences, then click over to Bluetooth and make sure that it's disabled to rule out any connected devices. So, for an example, you can connect to your headphones, speakers, or even a car by using Bluetooth. So maybe the device is connecting there, and this is why you have no sound during your calls. After that, what you guys can do is you have this little silverish line, and it's our earpiece. So this is where we can hear somebody when we are calling, not from a speaker, but from an earpiece. And you guys can easily clean it with a salt brush, for an example. And after you clean it, what you guys can do is go over to the phone app and try another call, or change the app completely and go from the phone app to, let's say, WhatsApp, for an example, or any app that has calls supported. After that, what you guys can do is restart your smartphone. So you can do it by holding the power button and the volume up button. Now, as you guys can see, we can click on restart and the phone will start restarting. So I'll see you guys in a second once it's done. Now, after the restart, what you guys can do as a last resort is go over and check for software updates. So go over to settings, and now you need to scroll a bit down. So you guys will go over to about phone. Sorry, not about phone, but the system. And here in the system, you will have the system updates. Now you can check for updates, but you need the stable Wi-Fi connection first. And as you guys can see, we have our device software up to date. So we do not have to worry about anything. But if you have an update available, then make sure to do that, because whenever you have an old version, then there may be a lot of glitches, and updating to the newest version usually fixes them. So this can also fix our no sound during calls. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to fix battery drain problem on DOOGEE Blade 20 Max. First, go to Settings and then Battery, Battery Saver, and enable the battery saver. Go back, and here you can enable the battery percentage so you can see how your phone is charged. Then go back into the display, enable the adaptive brightness and dark theme like I have, then screen timeout and shorten this time to around 1 minute. Here, go back and in the wallpaper and styles, choose the wallpaper that is a plain color or a photo. Don't use any animatic wallpapers. Here, just click right here and clear all the background apps. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.